Okay, let's go. So hello my followers, hello my tubers. Let me hope everyone is doing well. So today we are going on our weekly forecast on BTC. So we start with the week. If I can zoom our charts, you can see this is my week. That's how this was the previous week, then this was the last week. So this is it now. But if you can see the trend is an uptrend. Yeah, it is an uptrend. So since it is an uptrend, I will come to my daily because you remember I'm using a smart money concept, that is ICT. Yeah, that is ICT. This is our high level, or this is the liquidity area in an uptrend. So if you come here and when you come in daily, you see it is in downtrend. From the daily can come to, you see it is in downtrend. But if you with down top down analysis, you find that at times the more you in a small time frame, you find there is a deal with it will give it a different trend. But remember the main trend. It means they are taking, there you will be taking short. If it is a downtrend in daily time frame, if you go into 15 minutes, you have to be taking short buys, or yeah, you have to be taking short buys, because remember the original trend in higher time frame, it is it is in a downtrend. So if you are going in the lower time frame, you have to be taking short buys. Yeah. So now I'm here in I'm uh, I'm in a daily time frame now. This is the daily time frame. So now, as here, this is my liquidity area in uptrend. So even here down, if you can see there is a high rejections. High rejections. It means the if it breaks this one, it means it is continue going down. But if it is still in this line, it means it has not, there is no any break of, maybe here there is a break of structure. There is a break of structure here. There's a little bit break of structure here to block the downside. Remember the trend is already in downside. So if now, if you are in one, if you were to do your surprise zone here, since we are in the big time frame, in the daytime frame, if you we are to continue down and you are looking for your entries, so because it is already in a downtrend, so this will be your surprise zone, waiting for this price to come and tap here, then we can continue pushing down. But if it breaks here, then expect the price that will continue upside. We are now in ICT. So that is it now. But as this one, you are doing it as our supply zone area. In four, I mean daily time frame. So when you come in 4 hour, when you come in 4 hours, so this is our 4 hour chart. This is our 4 hour chart. You can see in 4 hour. Sorry, this is 4 hours. 4 hours. This is our 4 hour chart. You can see it is still showing as a big, it also it is a big surprise zone in 4 hours. Remember this one, we do it in our 4 hours. So here, as I was saying, there was a surprise, a demand zone, because you can see here there was break of structure. Sorry, here there was break of structure here. There was break of structure, so you can see here. That's one of the if now. That being in the downtrend, so you can see there was a surprise zone. I mean a demand zone. Sorry. So it means if you are taking this is a 50% of our demand zone, or 50%. Mm. So if you are taking the buys, you could take your buys from here up to this point, because remember you're in downtrend. We said you have, if you are in downtrend, you have to take short buys. You have to take short buys in downtrend. Yeah. But the first of, you have to follow the rules first. If you have to wait, for your patience in trading is very important. Yeah. So now we are in down in daily, we are in downtrend. Even you can see in 4 hours we are in downtrend. If you can observe this trend, it is a downtrend. It is a downtrend, breaking highs. In downtrend, you break the lows, you keep the highs. You break the lows, you keep the highs. Yeah, that's a downtrend low. So now you can see it, there was a break of structure, it moved down. Also the break of structure, it came to test here this one, because you are focusing on this zone. You are focusing on our daily zone, because this, remember, we got it on daily time frame. This zone you got on daily time frame. So then we shall come. We shall continue. We come on. Because remember, as I said, I'm using a 4 hour. Now I'm using a smart money concept, that is ICT. So now we are on 4 hours. Now let's go now. From 4 hour we shall go on 1 hour. You see where I do my liquidity levels. If it comes and see this liquidity and it continues moving down, know that the trend line has kept, has kept in, it's a downtrend, because already this is the demand that you had done here. Because in downtrend, demand zones are variated, supply zones are respected. That is a downtrend. Uptrend, supply zones are damaged and destroyed, but demand zones are always respected. Yeah, especially in those and bigger time frames. So as we are waiting for this to come and to into our supply zone, so that's why I'm telling you, what you will take small buys, but it's better to be patient. Just draw your zone as I drew it here, and as I drew it here, just be patient. Just be patient, because patience in trading is very important. It's very important. So now from here you can see this is our liquidity level. You can see how many candlesticks that were held over here. It means that there is here buyers were strong. They say, you could not break here. Buyers also, we want to tap in. So they are tapping, so they are still in. They are still fighting. They want to break, but also sellers, buyers also, we are in. We want to buy. Yeah. So this is our daily our this is our chart on BTC on our weekly forecast. So what is our now weekly forecast? What is, so as per the weekly forecast, I can say that generally it is in a downtrend. It is a downward. It is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. Generally, it's a downtrend. Yeah, you can see all this from here, even in 1 hour time frame, to showing it is a downtrend. But downtrend, this is where our demand zone is, because with this one we got it from a daily. From a daily, we got this zone from a daily, what, a daily, which means that we are waiting for it to come and tap here. If it breaks this zone, well, remember, if any zone is blocked, if it has been supply zone, it will be a break block. If it was also a demand zone, it will be a break also to become a breaker block instead of being a order block. Yeah. So now let us go in 1 hour. Sorry, in 1 hour. So in 1 hour, if you can see in 1 hour, because you may not wait for the market for the whole week, and because the market will not go straight, it will go up, it comes down, to go up, it comes down, to go up, it comes down, until it gets onto your zone. You have to be patient, and you keep checking on your zone. So in general, on my chart, I can see, because if you have to wait up to when you get your zone. So our next target can be this if you're to on our weekly, because even when we check on weekly, was this can be your next what, your next target, since it is the next row now. So you'll come here, you draw your zone. Sorry. So this should be your final take profit. This should be your final take what? Your final take profit. You can enter in it needs 50, but the market always will come and want to first tap in the 50% level of your demand zone. So you put your stop loss over here above these liquidity levels. So you wait for the market when it stops here. Was why haven't I put here on the audio demand zone? Because at times the market will come with high liquidity, will come and test on a half, on 50% of the what, 50% of your demand zone or supply zone. Then after it will come down. So it is better, it is advisable, if you want to wait for your trade, let's first come get on your 50%. Then if you see there's no candlestick that has been formed closed below, above or below the demand zone or your supply zone, then make an entry from there. Because you can, there's in ICT or in smart money concept, you can enter into the FVG, you can enter through IFVG. There's the market structure breakup. So all those you have to put in mind. Yeah. So that is my weekly focus on no BTC. My weekly focus on BTC, it will be a downtrend, which will be a sell setup. So let us see and wait. We see if does not break and keeps, also it comes again, taps here, it moves up. And if it breaks this, if it breaks this supply zone, know that this has changed the story. Now we are going an uptrend. Yeah, we are changing into an uptrend. Yeah. So that's all for today. Let's let us meet in the next episode. Yeah. Thank you. Let's watch and give the watch, subscribe, share, so that I can get power to bring more and more. Okay.